Guidance following the latest recommendations from leaders. Spectrum News 1 political reporter Garrett Bergquist joins us live from downtown Durham. And Garrett, what are you hearing from local businesses?
So far it varies. Some businesses have gone so far as to say everyone needs to mask up, period, employees as well as customers. But others are focusing on the employee mandate for now.
Coffee, for some reason, has been selling a lot more than normal for here.
By most measures, it's a typical day for Erica Harrington. She's the inventory manager for Bodega in Durham. But she and her fellow employees are back to wearing masks.
I feel like it's important to still mask. There's a lot of people that aren't vaccinated, and it's about not just protecting us, but protecting other people.
COVID-19 is a very real threat for her. She lost 8 family members to the virus, including her father and her stepfather. It's still hard for her to talk about. The state's newest guidance doesn't require businesses to mandate face coverings for employees, but it recommends it. That's good enough for Harrington's boss, Yvette West. She outlined the store's new mask policy in an email to customers this afternoon.
I've explained in past emails that we will follow the governor's recommendations. And if they're uncomfortable coming in, and because of their own health issues, we can meet them out on the street, they can order.
West doesn't require customers to mask up for now. She'll do it if the state requires it, but she hopes it doesn't come to that.
I am a little concerned that there will be customers that are used to not wearing a mask, they are vaccinated, and they feel strongly that they don't have to wear a mask. And we're having discussions now to prepare our staff for that interaction.
Harrington says she doesn't want anyone to suffer what her family went through.
Now, understand if you were vaccinated and you feel like you did the right thing, that you shouldn't have to keep wearing a mask. But I also think that just as unpredictable as it was last March with the Delta variant, we also don't know which way this could go. So.
The state and federal government, at least, now require their own employees to get the vaccine or else wear a mask and get tested weekly. And we checked with NC Central University business professor Henry McCoy. He's also a former state assistant secretary of commerce. He says a lot of this is pretty new from a legal perspective, but historically, individual beliefs generally don't trump an employer's health and safety protocols.
I think that the way the courts would generally come down on that is that employee may have a right to decide they don't want to wear a mask, they don't want to get vaccinated, but it's also from a private sector standpoint, it's within the right of the employer to actually issue that mandate. And if those two things are not matched, then the employee will be free to find employment elsewhere.
It's worth pointing out, city and county officials can still enact mask requirements that are stricter than what the governor handed down. Live in Durham, Garrett Bergquist, Spectrum News 1.
Garrett, thanks.